I'm so excited to show you guys this place today. It brings back so many fond memories for me, but I'm in Dundalk, Ontario at the Dundalk Community Memorial Park, and we're gonna walk through just some of the infrastructure that's here. I'm gonna talk a little bit about just some of my history here as well as we go through. But yeah, super exciting. They have a swimming pool here, they have a jungle gym here, they have lawn bowling here, they have a BMX track here, skate park here. You can see behind me the basketball and tennis court. They also have a camping site here as well with a couple pavilions and one building behind me here that you can rent out. And so lots of infrastructure here. And again, I have so many fond memories of this spot, you know, skateboarding just in the parking lot and or hanging out at the swimming pool, just trying to pick up the lifeguards. Let's turn this camera around and take a look at some of it. So many good memories swimming here with friends, obviously on a warm summer day like today, plus 30 degrees. There's so much fun and just hanging out in the swimming pool with your friends, diving off the diving boards and stuff. They're just trying to get everything ready right now, so cleaning things up for the summer months. Okay, so this is the jungle gym infrastructure, which is a little bit different than what it was when I was here. But again, so many good memories. The one that pops into my mind is just the time that we were here hanging out and my buddy jumped off the jungle gym and somehow landed on his arm weird and broke his arm in not three different places. That was another time he was snowboarding. So many good memories, obviously, and great for your kids just to come here and make those summer memories themselves. Okay, this ballpark brings back so many memories. There was a great men's league here that we would watch, but more the teams that I played on during the summer league. And we had some killer teams. My buddy Mark and his dad really were the catalyst to bring in baseball for our age group, which would have been 7, 8, 9, grade 7, 8, 9, 10. But yeah, so many good memories here. I was one of those swingers that it was all or nothing. So if I was hitting it, it was a home run. But if I missed, man, I was on my butt because I was just, you know, swinging way too hard. Consistency was not my thing. It was just about going big or going home. Anyway, sometimes I just ended up going home. I remember another time out here, I was playing center field and usually played short, but I was playing center field. And I was wearing soccer cleats instead of baseball cleats, and it was a little bit wet, the grass, and I went to catch the ball and just misjudged it and ended up sliding out on my butt in front of all the, you know, thousands of fans that we would have here come and watch our local league play. All right, we got Bobcat Bob in the back again. He's just trying to be in the video. But anyways, just a reminder that gravel there is not conducive to sliding. So I'm not saying don't slide, but if you are gonna slide, you're probably gonna have to have one of your parents stitching up your uniform for you, and you'll be walking around with a good scar or scrape that you can brag to your friends about. So just as we're walking away from the ball diamond, you can see there's a venue here that you can rent. Pretty good venue, indoor venue, with bathrooms obviously here. Again, Bobcat Bob, chilling in the back, here he comes again, making the noise. But anyways, here's the lawn bowling. And so this is something that, sorry about that, it's a little ridiculous. Anyways, thanks Bobcat Bob. But the lawn bowling here is not something that I played, but I watched many games, you know, as a kid just hanging out. It was usually older people. I don't know if that's changed. I think it would be fun for everybody, but usually, if I remember correctly, when I was watching, it was older people that were playing. Okay, so we can see here, just next to so west of the lawn bowling, you can see that this is some new infrastructure. And again, this would have been absolutely amazing. We did not have basketball courts when we were young here. We had some crappy basketball courts at High Point Community School in Dundalk here, but they weren't amazing. This looks awesome. So it's tennis and basketball, maybe some other things in there. You've got the lines going on. Again, I apologize for the noise, guys, but they got to work too. So just bear with me. And then as I just pan around over to the right here, you can already see the infrastructure of the skate park, which honestly, I would have been blown away to have this as a kid. I literally would have been living here every single day, honing those chops, getting those skateboard tricks down. But what an amazing facility for kids just to come and hang out. Get them out of the house. Kick them out of the house, guys. Kick them out of the house. Get them out, getting the exercise, making memory with their friends. And honestly, I would have been here every single day skateboarding this. We had one buddy, our closest ramp that we had was one of our friends had a half pipe just outside of Flesherton, Ontario, which is the community that we went to high school in, so Grey Highlands Secondary School. And so just outside of Flesherton on a barn, or in a barn, they had a little 4-foot half pipe, which was awesome, but I barely got to it. And so there wasn't a lot of other skateboard infrastructure. So if you're into skating or if you want to learn it, man, what a great place to do it here. Okay, so just north of the skate park, we come to this again, some new infrastructure. And I'll tell you, I am so envious. There was one kind of legendary ghost BMX track that was just south of Dundalk. We had to bike quite a ways to get there, if I remember. And it was just in some forest, and there was just a couple little, bumps there. But we called it the circuit. We love going out to the circuit. But this BMX park looks pretty sweet. It doesn't look too aggressive as far as the jumps. I don't know, the kids might want to come out here and make it a little bit more aggressive so they could get air a little easier. But I'll tell you, what a great opportunity. And actually, just about where this BMX park was, there used to be a bunch of picnic tables here. And this is where I was showing off to my buddies and my brother, and I just said, hey, how much will you guys give me if I jump off this picnic table with my bike? And I just set my bike on the table, and when I went to push down to pull up to properly do a bunny hop, I ended up pushing down. It was the end of the table, so I slammed my face into the ground. Long story short, broke my neck. Obviously the parents were really concerned, but my dad was also a little bit frustrated initially before he knew that I did some damage, because we had soccer that night and we were running late, and soccer is a huge deal for our family. Okay, so just coming off of the BMX park here up to the right, you're gonna see a pavilion. There's a lot of work going on there, so I'm not gonna show you it. But back in this forest back here, so many good times as well. Crab apple fights, it was absolutely amazing. And it is a campsite, so there's lots of different trails back here. It's not huge, so don't get too excited. But it is a campsite back here, and it's great for when they're running their different events, baseball, tournaments, what have you. But yeah, it's really nice camping. Okay, I wanted just to come in and show you kind of like an average site, what it would kind of look like. This would be one here, so decent size. And to be honest, I never camped here because I just lived, if you continued to follow this path, we had a trail that would go through. There's a lot of new building that's taking place just on the other side of these trees now, but that wasn't there, it was just empty fields. And then I just lived over 18 Pine Court over that direction there. And so quick, easy access for us, especially when we're on our BMXs, but really nice little park here. Okay, that's a wrap. I'm gonna get out of this wooded area really soon because the mosquitoes are starting to kill me. They love me for whatever reason. But thanks so much for following me on this little tour through Dundalk Community and Memorial Park. If you're thinking about buying, selling, and or investing in the area and you're looking to build some of these fond memories for yourself and your family, don't hesitate to reach out. Jason Rusnak here at the Real Grey Bruce with eXp Realty Brokerage.